I think everything that happened for a reason, and it happened in the way that I'm able to tell my story today.
Heard me on a different level, got a skull status. Said you need another person, that mean more trapping. If I pop another perky, I'm a whole addict. Too much champagne from the winning, got a gallbladder. Too much emptiness inside, a lot of cold matter. All feelings and shit inside that really.
I was very curious as a child, wanting to get into any and everything outside a lot, and wanting to follow my big brother's steps. You know, get into mischievous little troubles, just ready to see the world. I was trying to grow up a little faster than people around me. Originally born in New Orleans, the Ninth Ward. In '05, Katrina hit. My whole family, we moved to Memphis, Tennessee. While we were here in New Orleans, we had bounced around, just having problems with the houses, whether it was infestations or just whatever. I even remember living with my grandma for a long period of time before Katrina hit.
You as Batman, RJ.
Oh, wow.
Before Katrina, everybody lived like walking distance. So we were always together. When we finally got to come back to our home, 6 months later, looked like it was a war zone. It was really hard because that's all we knew, and we never could go back there.
The water itself was
New Orleans is entirely surrounded by water.
What really happened, we didn't get the mental health we needed to get. We were in different places. People were calling us refugees, and we just had to keep fighting.
You know, I was surrounded by love, but I had a pretty dark childhood. Mentally, I was suffering. You know, the woman who birthed me and my hero fighting all the time, it was crazy. Your home's where you learn your most valuable lesson. Seeing them always fighting, police coming to the house, that was way more traumatizing than the shit that I seen in the streets. It was so bad. I don't know, that's kind of why it's hard for me to grasp the whole relationship thing, because I never seen it growing up. I never seen my mom kiss my dad and my dad tell my mom I love. Like, I've never seen nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So when my pops finally did decide to just up and leave, me and my mom always butt heads. We never got along. So for the longest, I felt like I was alone. I think my music helped me to climb out of that situation. Like, once my music really started taking off, I felt like I had a voice. Definitely made it feel a whole lot better. It was like a weight lifted off my shoulders.
You want it all. You want the money, the power, the jewelry, clothes, and the cars, but you don't want your flaws. And see, that's the issue. That's why when you leave, I don't even miss you.
Yeah. That's the old me. Like, that's really like just the innocent me. You know, I was a sophomore in high school, just really still trying to find myself and break out of my shell a little bit more. That video right there was just me and the guys in the gym. You know what I'm saying? They like, man, I think you should just record yourself, like, you know, singing, like, just do your thing. Like, shit that we was doing, just us, you know, vibing. They're like, man, you should record this. It's like, all right, bet, whatever. They did the video, it was in the locker room. Right after gym class, they did the video, we put it up by lunch. And by the end of the school day, I was trending on Twitter, you feel me? So it was crazy. That was my first time I got real big recognition. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was the start of this amazing journey that I've been on, for real. Melodies let me decide what I kind of want to start talking about. They evoke the emotion. Started off just saying I've been here before, like kind of just relating with my audience, but definitely pain for sure. Yeah, this is tough. I want to hear that shit on the crazy speakers at the studio. That shit gonna be crazy. I want to relate as much as I can, and if I can say my truths and really help somebody out there, that's the most priceless thing. I ain't come from much, you know, and I got some big goals. And a lot of times I wanted to quit and give up, you know what I'm saying? But my mom stayed by my side and pretty much just told me to be patient and continue to work hard. And I'm steady climbing. I'm steady knocking off goals that was on my list. So just taking a look back at me and my whole just discography and my whole life, and just knowing that if I can do it, anybody could do it, for real.
Yeah, somebody call Black and Milder at the bone. ounce to this. You can't handle my love, not an ounce of it. She said she never had love, I don't doubt that. She just wanna hit the club and do her dance on my. Whoa, I don't blame her cause I'm super lit. And I'm bound to follow suit because she's super thick. Cornbread thick, shit Louisiana.
It's been an incredible ride through it all. I'm aware though too that I'm from the murder capital of the United States. It's definitely dangerous, but it's also been inspiring. And every time the city's torn down, we find a way to rebuild, we find a way to re-thrive, you know, and thrive better than we did before. And we don't leave. I see that a lot in myself, you know what I'm saying? Every time I'm torn down, I find a way to just rebuild myself. I feel like that's why I'm so attached to my home. We're in the Lower 9th Ward. What y'all looking at right now is the levee right on the other side of this big ass wall. Is the river, man. This is where a catastrophe took place. New Orleans is a small place already, so like I said, all of this stumping ground here, like everybody knew each other. Like, so, you know, Katrina hit, everybody just spread out, man, for real. I got family all the way in LA now, people, you know, just that just didn't come back. I just remember all of the chaos after that, like just grabbing shit and moving shit and grabbing shit and moving shit, trying to make sure we got everything. Nigga, we on the road, we hear on the news, on the radio and shit that the city flooded. Like that shit just blew our mind, bro. People taking in refugees, you know, from the storm and shit for like FEMA. So we found a church in Arkansas and then they took us in and got to see for the first time on TV what had really happened to the city. We saw our cousin standing on the roof on the news, standing on the roof waving like, bro. This shit was just scary. It definitely was scary growing up, just seeing that shit, bro. For real, but yeah, I remember that shit. I damn near forgot it, but I remember it. Hello?
New Orleans is a tough place to overcome, dog. Katrina, that's all a part of the journey, a part of the struggle. You ain't got no other choice to be motivated. It's a different feeling. The everything, the essence of the city, it do something to you. My name Kevin, RJ, my cousin.
Used to ball like, man, every day when I damn near used to stay by this nigga house.
Man, we used to be catching her walking to the park, into the street car and all type.
What? I saw it doing whatever we gotta do to get to a fucking court. Hopping gates, man. We used to go to that little.
Yeah. Oh, we used to the court and the youth center.
What fucking gate? 15 feet tall. Nigga climbing the fuck out that bitch.
Every Sunday when they were closed, so women had to walk to the motherfucking park.
Facts.
We got the gate.
Man, I'm so proud of that dude. I didn't see him come from like real life, like the grimiest situations. I met him in middle school. We was in art class. That boy came, he real chill, cool. He act just like me. So you see a lot in New Orleans, like from music to food to, you know, the crime and stuff, and just it was a real big influence on us. Cause like, I don't know, like it just showed us like musically like what we like especially him.
Every person that I meet got a new story for me to tell. And coming from where I'm from, most people have a pretty unique story. So to hear all different types of perspectives from the people in my environment, it's inspiring. You know, my culture is inspiring. The type of, you know, music that thrive here in my city, and just how loud the city is, you know.
I ain't gonna lie, I kinda wanted to take you to the east. That's why it would have been so cool, because my grandma stayed like a couple blocks away from where I got my first shootout. Facts. She's like a couple blocks away from that area. Tore up, man. It's bad. I was at a very low point in my life when that shit happened. I wasn't really trying to live anyway, so the fact that shit happened, it's just crazy, but it woke me up. It made me want to live. It gave me something to live for, because I thank God that I'm here. My car got hit up several times, man. Several times, and I ain't get grazed once, so ain't nobody but the Lord. Right? My first time back in this store, so I was yay-high, bro. So I was like 4 years old. This shit crazy. Like, I remember the smell, like, I don't know, it's a very familiar feeling. Katrina, my family used to come here, we was real close with you. It's the mods. It's the mod.
What's going on, bro? I haven't been here since the storm, bro. I think last time you might have seen me, I was like 4 years old, bro. For real. Thank you. It's crazy. I'm from here, but I ain't really into all of the foods that I guess you would consider like New Orleans foods. Like it's cool, but it's not really like my go-to. Like when I'm out, I'm more so like when people cook this shit. Like I can't eat gumbo unless my TT make that shit, you know? I can't eat like dirty rice, like no etouffee. That's my grandma that make it. Real ghetto store. I met the love of my life at Matthews, bro. Matthews chicken spot. For real, I was getting a 2-piece with a ranch, man. And that's where I met the love of my life at, man. For real. The one that got away. right here, no cap. I met her right outside of here. Yeah, that's where the idea of this whole project came about. That girl, for real. That's crazy.
Do you think you are living up to your potential?
I just got 40 hours for the wheel.
Yeah, I think I'm living up to my potential.
I'm not in competition with you niggas and knowing.
This part of my life, it's a lot more driven. It's a lot more focused. You know, I think of myself like, I don't know, just a work in progress every day. I have specific goals that I want to reach. Every day I try to be better than I was yesterday. Every morning, I don't go more than 2 days without it, for sure. I can't. This also for my mental health, just discipline, and knowing that I gotta push myself. And this has given me a lot to look forward to, but making music also for my mental health, like songs that I'll never release, but I just make them, cause it's like my diary, it's like, you know? It's like my journal almost. So just being around people who love you, family and stuff, yeah, that definitely helps with the mental.
I packed my bags and did the dash, I had to switch up the coast. City in my rear view, ain't the same as before. I'm on the road to riches, ain't no G.
If you would've asked me, you know, would I be here in front of you all like 5-6 years ago, I probably would've told you no, just because I hadn't seen it before. Nobody from my family or nobody that I knew, you know, went the extent, you know, in music. Seeing my pops not take his music career for, I don't know, it just kind of made me nervous. It was not something that I seen. It was only something that I hoped for and thrived for.
The rock boys in the building tonight. Boy in the feeling is nice, keep it a second. Cause they didn't kill my dog, Keanu Reeves, so fuck the peace. I'm trying to see who next to bleed is in the street.
I take my craft seriously. I think I'm my biggest critic, so I don't really too much care what other people think. If I can say my truths and really help somebody out there, that's the most priceless thing. You know, I'm not afraid to step out of the box or think out of the box. I try to leave a message within the music to leave with people how I'm really feeling it and what really goes on.
Might be a stranger quest, I had to get this off my chest. Loving you left me scarred, can see the proof across my face.
We didn't come from much, you know, we didn't have a whole lot. And I'm very appreciative for every little thing that I could get in this life. Everything is God's gift. Nothing is promised.
What do you want your legacy to be?
I know, I just want to leave an impact on the world, you know what I'm saying? I just want my music to last for a long, long time, you know? I want people to when I'm dead and gone, and just look back on my artistry and look back on my life and kind of just take something from it. You know what I'm saying? Again, I ain't come from much, so I'm very appreciative I was able to be as musically talented and do what I always wanted to do. You know, I'm getting older. I'm running out of time, and I got some big goals. Eventually, I want a family. I want, you know what I'm saying? I want to be settled and just give them just music, good music. You know what I'm saying? Just all around pieces of art. This life ain't as hard as people make it seem. It's just all about how you make it. Do it for real. Like if you just work hard, you can do it. Just enjoy life. Every moment. Enjoy it.
I told my cousin, made me proud, shit, that's my twin on the low. I told my girl, you already know how that go. I turned my fist inside a test, changed my destiny. I kept a couple patties playing they for my legacy. All timing, baby, don't doubt me. All that time of toasting on my quotes on every coast. I know you hear me now, baby. Girl, I know you hear me now, baby. Oh, I know they hear me now, living out loud. What used to be dreams that I showed y'all before, but I'ma put you down. Put you down. Staring out the way, so my destiny found its way in. I hope that we can stay friends. You know this job I'm on is neither vacant nor complacent. But wait, what am I saying? Before I have a trip out of I'll take a vacation. Let me know if that makes sense. No, I ain't perfect, but I'm learning. I got riches still. My look just like my Cuban links, they thick as hell. And if I feel that I'm gonna lose, I lose because I feel. Give all the glory to Allah.